Hello and welcome to Camp Xbox. Today we will be reviewing a horror game classic called Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame was released for the Xbox on November 27th, 2002, around 9 months after its initial release on the PlayStation 2. Developed by Tecmo, it was published for the Xbox by Microsoft Game Studios. The Xbox version of Fatal Frame is considered a special edition of the original PlayStation 2 game, featuring improved graphics and additional content such as new ghosts and a new difficulty setting. Recently, I included this game on a horror game list for the Xbox, and I played all the way through it and wanted to give it a review. I was excited to share my scary experience with all of you. In this review, I will share my thoughts and feelings about my time with Fatal Frame. If you have any memories of this game or any other favorite horror games, feel free to let me know in the comments below. But without further ado, let's dive into it. Fatal Frame immerses players in the classic survival horror experience of its generation. As you navigate the Hiri-Himuro Mansion in Japan, the game employs staged cameras that provide specific angles, setting the tone for a slow, foreboding atmosphere. Playing as Miku in the year 1986, your mission is to locate your missing brother Mafuyu in the Haunted Mansion. Miku possesses the ability to perceive ghosts, and the mansion is plagued by these restless spirits, spanning multiple nights, each dedicated to unraveling the mansion's mysteries. Without revealing too much of the plot, Fatal Frame takes a minimalistic approach to storytelling. You are presented with fragmentary clues, including brief audio quotes from ghosts and scattered documents throughout the mansion. The narrative isn't spoon-fed to you, allowing your imagination to fill in the gaps. This approach keeps you on edge, unsure of where the story may lead, or which malevolent specters lurk around the corner. Each ghost harbors a harrowing demise, often accompanied by flashback sequences that delve deeper into their tragic fates. This unsettling storytelling method contributes to Fatal Frame's status as one of the most psychologically chilling games I've encountered. Every room is steeped in unease, from the meticulously crafted sound design to the pervasive darkness. Background noises and jump scares further heighten the palpable and distressing mood, delivering precisely the experience one seeks in a horror game. Combat against these vengeful spirits is not conventional. Miku wields a camera obscura, a device capable of capturing ghosts. To inflict maximum damage, you must charge up your camera shots. This unconventional weaponry adds to the game's tension, compelling you to meet the sinister gazes of your spectral foes, while you patiently await the opportune moment for the perfect shot. I cannot emphasize enough that Fatal Frame is genuinely terrifying, primarily due to its atmospheric brilliance. The plot is equally compelling, despite a somewhat overly explained conclusion. It masterfully weaves together a disturbing narrative, a spine-tingling atmosphere, and unforgettable scares, making it an experience well worth your time. At first, the controls in Fatal Frame might require some adjustment, especially if you haven't played a survival horror game from this era of gaming. You navigate within a 3D space with staged cameras that shift angles as you move between rooms. While this approach can initially be disorienting, I found it to be one of the better implementations of this mechanic. Most camera angles feel intuitive, and transitions between them are usually accompanied by a slight delay as your stick orientation adjusts. However, one notable gameplay issue that occasionally emerged was Miku getting stuck to walls. This would typically occur during ghost encounters or while traversing hallways, and if you happen to get too close to a wall's edge, Miku would continue her running animation for a moment, rendering you immobile. Unfortunately, this tended to occur at the most inconvenient times, often during boss fights, and proved to be a source of frustration throughout my playthrough. But the heart of the game lies in the camera obscura battles, and they are executed masterfully. You'll face multiple ghosts, each with their own unique set of moves. For instance, there's a blind ghost that'll search for you if you remain still, but once you move, she locks onto your position. Another wields a sword and will slash at you if you get too close, requiring you to maintain a safe distance at all times. Using the camera, you must aim directly at the ghost's face and hold the shot while charging it for maximum damage. This isn't a quick and easy process. You have to keep your focus on a ghost charging directly at you. To deal the most damage, you must capture the image just as they're about to strike. The combat is exceptionally tense, often leading to a mesmerizing pattern of watching for the ghost, monitoring the charge meter, and sitting on the edge of your seat in anticipation. With successful hits, you get points to upgrade your camera, but you never feel overly powerful, just strong enough to barely win. It's arguably one of the most innovative combat systems of its generation and serves the horror genre perfectly, intensifying the fear factor of the experience. However, combat isn't the sole focus of the game. You'll have a vast mansion to explore throughout your journey. I have a love for games with small yet intricately detailed game worlds, and the mansion here fits the description perfectly. While the mansion may not be extensive in terms of size compared to other games, it is a convoluted labyrinth of corridors and interconnected doors that contribute to its immersive design. The game revolves around your quest to delve deeper into the mansion in search of your missing brother. Along the way, you'll solve door puzzles, capture images of hidden ghosts to unlock doors, and map out the mansion's layout. The way the mansion folds back onto itself with hallways that reconnect to areas you explored hours ago, or hidden attic spaces above previous rooms, always provides a sense of discovery. The layout remains intricate yet never confusing, making the prospect of obtaining an item in one room feel far from daunting. However, it's the malevolent ghosts that will haunt you throughout this journey, adding another layer of tension and fear. Despite a few minor issues, Fatal Frame delivers a superb horror experience. Even in the heat of battle, you never feel totally empowered, and aiming that camera at a ghost remains both terrifying and incredibly enjoyable. The combination of puzzle solving and mansion exploration keeps the gameplay engaging and consistently feeds your sense of curiosity. Overall, Fatal Frame offers a fantastic blend of gameplay that complements the mood and atmosphere the experience seeks to evoke. The music in this game, while not particularly melodic, serves the mood effectively. Throughout your time in the mansion, ambient melodies blend with noisy cacophonies, all of which seamlessly merge into the background. Each room seems to offer a new musical composition. While it may not be as immediately captivating as the music in horror classics like Silent Hill, it still features some beautifully crafted arrangements. The overall sound design is remarkably strong. The sudden noises and subtle shuffling sounds you may hear in rooms without ghosts contribute to a haunting presence, emphasizing that you are never truly alone in this game. Some of these sounds may come across as cheap jump scares, but they consistently align with the game's perspective. On the downside, the English voice acting is perhaps the weakest aspect of the audio. It's not that the voice actors are bad, but their voices tend to be drowned out by background noise in certain areas. Additionally, the ghost repeating voice lines, particularly the blind ghost's constant repetition of "my eyes," can become a bit tedious. However, these issues do not significantly detract from the overall mood and experience of the game. Graphically, Fatal Frame represents a solid visual experience. While it may not push the technical boundaries or aim for hyper-realism, the character models are well executed, providing a dependable visual foundation. Colors, when they make their presence, felt like they popped, but it's essential to note that this game isn't meant to be a technical showcase. It falls within the average range for its time, delivering a dependable and visually satisfying Xbox release. Where Fatal Frame truly excels is in its art direction and design. The creativity shines through in the ghost designs, which are exceptionally imaginative. I appreciate how these ghosts seamlessly transition between existing in walls and the game's environment, intermittently phasing in and out of visibility. These ghost designs can be gruesome, such as the lady with her head chopped off and hanging out the back, showcasing the art team's exceptional work. The mansion itself stands out as a visual highlight, featuring a multitude of rooms, each with its own unique style. These rooms are rich in detail, especially for an original Xbox title. Whether you're navigating the eerie doll room with numerous dolls fixating their gaze on you, or exploring the outdoor area with a tree and a temple, complete with a stunning walkway, the environments are captivating. The game's smaller scale design allows for greater attention to detail and nuance in each room, showcasing the art team's dedication to creating a visually compelling experience. In conclusion, Fatal Frame stands out as a game that masterfully captures an unsettling and immersive horror atmosphere. While it may not boast groundbreaking graphics and some aspects of movement might feel a bit awkward, this game excels in evoking that distinct, scary feeling, making it a perfect choice for October. The strength of Fatal Frame lies in its exceptional art design, eerie music, and effective sound effects that collectively contribute to a genuinely creepy experience. The innovative camera combat system adds a unique layer of gameplay, keeping the player engaged and invested in the unfolding horrors. Fatal Frame offers a refreshing take on the horror genre, focusing on a sense of helplessness in the face of a relentless supernatural force, rather than relying solely on graphic violence. It's a well-rounded package and caters to horror enthusiasts, and I wholeheartedly recommend it to anyone seeking a memorable and chilling game experience. And on my original Xbox ranking list, Fatal Frame enters the top 10 at number 7. Bloodwake is a more replayable game, but I'd say Fatal Frame leaves a lot more of a lasting impact than Dreamfall did. But that wraps it up for today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, it really helps out the channel. Also subscribe if you haven't already for more retro Xbox content. Let me know what you want me to play next, but I'll see you here next time, here at Camp Xbox.